So the sentiment with regard to these negotiations, the latest round of negotiations, is very pessimistic, because the very modality, the so-called shuttle diplomacy, where Americans and Ukrainians are talking separately from Russians and Americans, where Ukrainians basically have no idea what Russians are demanding of Americans, what kind of promises Americans are giving to the Russians. This whole argument about sanctions lifted as the preliminary step to ceasefire was a complete surprise to the Ukrainian side. So this shuttle diplomacy modality is highly flawed. And Ukraine, unfortunately, because of that, does not have a very good sense of what the agreement is, what the agreement entails, how can it be monitored, how can this agreement be enforced. As a result, it feels like we have a perception, suspicion, many people in Ukraine have a suspicion that this whole negotiation argument is a cover-up for collusion between the United States, the Trump administration, and the Putin government, and an attempt to basically lift sanctions, start lifting sanctions, and maybe dismantle the whole sanctions regime against Russia, arguing that it's basically either as a concession to Russians or something that the Americans have to do because the Ukrainians are not cooperating on the ceasefire.